Alright guys, Guts here. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of the Furthest Frontier. The city builder. I love me the city builders. Hyper-realistic, I have a lot of time in this game already. But I figured I'd give you kind of like a beginner walkthrough sort of deal. And see if you guys are interested. For now, we're gonna go into advanced settings, extra resources. I think I'll do that for the video. Wildlife's gonna be fine, Malachi's fine, raiders are fine. You will get raided. You will get raided, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's name this Guts Topia. Gutstopia. There we go. Idyllic Valley. For the video, yeah, because it's a beginner's guide. I'll do that. And then that's it. You can also choose pacifist mode, which means there's going to be absolutely no invasions. There's going to be no aggressive animals, nothing. And to me, that's not very fun. Let's get into it.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave. That we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Gorgeous. Pretty game. They did a really good job with the graphics. So like most of these builders, I'll explain the menus to you once we get in there. But you're going to have to worry about food. You have to worry about resources. And like I said before, eventually you will be attacked. So you might want to get some stuff up. Walls. Maybe dig a moat. Actually, I don't even know if you can dig a moat. I don't think that's a thing. But we could try it out. We could find out. You probably dig a hole, right? Cow's milk spoils quickly, but cheese can be stored for a very long time without spoiling. Yes, there are resource chains. Alright, here we are. Finish scouting the area, survey the land villages have explored, and choose a promising site to construct our town center. It's important to choose a location that's near resources you'll need to build successful settlement like clay, iron, food, obviously. So every single map is procedurally generated. No maps are going to be the same. It's based on what you pick at the beginning. So right now we're in like a nice flat temperate forest. And holy fucking wolves, dude. That's gotta be some sort of bug. That's too many wolves. Anyways, I like to start usually by a body of water because you get some fish early game. Yeah, right here. These little tabs down here are different resources, food resources. So these are like greens. There's berries. I see there's fish. There's straw to make baskets. There's herbs for the herbalist. Got plenty of stone, and I kind of want to put the back of my village at this little thing here. Yeah, so we're gonna go right here because there's greens over here, there's fruits, and with any luck there'll be deer nearby. Deer don't spawn in until you start the game. So here we go. Yep, place it right there. And I want our backs to the water because raiders can't come from the water. I don't know if that's going to change. But as of right now, they can't. So here we are. Building our little town center. Everyone's wearing nice fur jackets. Got our wagon right here. So first things first, you can pause the game, control the speeds, get the whole thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously 4 makes it go fast. 1 is normal, and you can hit spacebar to pause it. It's also down here in this corner. And right now, these guys are unhappy. They need shelters, and we need to get food, and we need to get stone. So in order to do that, there's a harvest resource button right here. Click it, and it's just a drag box. You can choose what you want to capture in the drag box. Just check these boxes right here. So, do we need... I'm not going to grab any stone right now. I'm not going to grab the berries, but we're going to get rid of everything else. So, trees, bushes, bye-bye. Nice little start for our settlement. And then we're going to hit the time button, and I'm going to make it go fast. Because this stuff can take a long time. And there we go. Going out. Yep, see, firewood. You're also going to need firewood in this game because winter does come. That's this little bar up here. So you got spring, you got fall, you got winter. And the winters will kill off your entire village. If you do not have firewood, if you don't have houses, it's very, very unforgiving. I'm going to move this guy over here. So you can move the wagon. It's technically a building. It's your beginning storage area. So you kind of want to have this wagon wherever they're getting resources readily available. And up here you see all of our resources. Right here we got logs, got firewood, wood planks, stone, clay, brick, gold. There's trading in this game. You can trade with NPCs that come around. You got to stock it up. That's later. That's a little bit late game. Food, all types of food we got, which is none right now. And our guys are very, very unhappy. So we're going to come down here. We can queue up some buildings. I'm going to go on the building menu. I'm going to go to housing. Oop, wrong button. And to rotate buildings, just hit tab. And we'll start out with maybe a little street right here. There you go. And then paths. You can automatically build dirt roads. You can upgrade them later. They do go at angles and they do curve. So just be aware of that. They can be kind of annoying to place. Alright. Let's go. See all this building queued. Bringing all the stuff to the buildings. Okay. They gotta clear some stuff, but here's some houses. People will live here. See, they need firewood. So to get firewood, we're gonna pause it again. Gonna go to resources. They need water, obviously. They also will put out fires with this well, because there will be fires, and they will, out of control fires will burn your whole village down, and you will lose. So firewood splitter. So if you notice, there's a desirability tab underneath it, and the area around it gets a little bit redder. If I was to put it right here, the desirability of the houses go down, and the more desirable they are, the higher taxes they'll pay, the happier they'll be. So I like to put all my production in one area, and I'm going to keep it away from the water. So I'm going to put my firewood right here, make a nice little trail to it, so the peasants can walk faster to it. And right now this is a lot that they got going on at the moment. But housing, firewood, and food are the most important things. There you go. And these guys got a work tab where you kind of just got one guy working there now splitting firewood. And you can always expand some buildings, not all. Some buildings will only have one. So since we get our firewood going, we're removing those rocks to build the houses. More people wait the word to join your settlement. Amass 4 months of food supply in 6 houses. So we're building 6 houses, and right now we have 16 months of food storage, so we're good. But that's going to dwindle quickly, so we're going to go to food production. You can start farming very early. Oh, predator. Where are you? So what are you? Oh, you're a fucking... It's a wolf? Don't tell me we have a wolf den nearby. Okay, we don't. real close, but every once in a while your villagers will get attacked by predators. They're in the wilderness. They'll fight until they're almost dead, and then they'll run and hopefully get help from other people. Let's see, that can kill them. So now, if we had a hunter would come over and collect that, which we're going to build right now. Got a hunting cabin. The work zones are movable, so that you don't need to worry about that. I'm actually going to keep this relatively close to my town center, because that's where the storages are going to be. I'll move this guy right there. Oop, wrong button. The guy right there. These houses are taking a real long time. Guess there's more stone there than I thought. So the hunter cabin's going up. Work area. Some buildings have a work area in order to function. This circle defines where villagers will seek resources in the world. For example, the hunter cabin work area will define where a hunter will go to seek game. And fishing, and blah, 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 blah. Cool. So we're going to take this, and there's the hunting thing at the bottom. See how it turns green right there? That means there are deer in the area. And the more arrows in it, the more deer. I'm going to move that guy right there. Get wait for this to be built. Yeah, firewood is low. I get it. It's because they're just building their houses. They got to stock it up. We probably need a resource. There's still tons of trees to be gathered. So I'm just going to cut down trees right there. Just go a little quicker. There we go. Another house going up. Hunter cabin going up. Okay, so now we're going to take this. I don't like having two hunters hunt the same area because that kind of limits it. But, oh, there are deer over here. Good. Okay, so I'll send them over here into the darkness to hunt. You want to make sure everything is connected with a road. It'll make everybody move a lot quicker. I'm also going to build a fishing shack. Like, this doesn't need to be along the water because it's got a work zone. Put two of those, and we're also going to need gatherers, forager shacks, because that's the only way we get all these berries and all the greens and the herbs. Put one right there. And yes, I'm going to be on the gatherers right now, but my people will thank me later. And those lightning strikes can light your buildings on fire and everything too, I'm pretty sure. What's wrong with this? Why is this so shitty at getting water? It's right next to a lake. Doesn't make sense to me. So those are all covered by that well. And we can also set... Can we set though? Actually, no, I don't think we can. They're just gonna do it. Just gonna do their thing. Fishing hat is up, and those blue areas give you bonuses to the amount of fish they gather. So I'm that guy right there. So this food, and it's cold. Moderate temp, moderate breeze. So this game is awesome. I have tons of hours delved in this game. It's probably one of the better ones. Better city builders that I've played because it's very realistic. And I really appreciate that fact. Ooh, 370. Yeah, go over there, fish. The only other one that I'm actually waiting for is Manor Lords. Are people waiting to you? Oh yeah, I'll accept them. That also adds to our workforce. There we go, professions. So as we get more things, we're gonna need to fill in the jobs. So we got 12 laborers and 4 total builders. Only one is building. Bustling market. Yep. So there's kind of like a quest system early game, but it tells you kind of what they want you to get done, which can help. But really, you can just do whatever you want. You can really do it in whatever order you want to. Why is this garbage? I'm going to have to build another one. I'll put it at the end of the street, right here. So I'm going to demolish this guy. Salvage building, yes. Because that one was just not doing the trick. Gather huts going up. Good, good, good. And once we have established food, then we can start working on actually growing. I'm going to need the straw because we're going to need a basket weaver. I'm actually going to start laying out some groundwork for other areas. So this road's going to go out here. And I'll make another road. It's going to go out in this direction. Probably for more housing. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But you don't want to grow too quickly because your villagers will starve or die in the wintertime because it's getting pretty close to winter. And as of right now, we have nobody who's homeless, so that's good, and I want to keep it that way. This guy's kind of in the way. I'm just gonna put it right here. Road's up. Good. That road's up. Now we have anything else we can build? Smokehouse. We need a smokehouse. Smokehouses dry the meat so it won't go bad. You can just have your people eating raw meat all the time, but who wants to do that, right? Everyone loves some jerky, some beef jerky. Stockyard is going to go in the middle because we're going to have a lot of resources coming out of here. And later on, we're going to build a market. You kind of want to surround the market with houses because the market person, the grocer, will actually bring supplies to people and they will pay for them. So that's up. What else? Resources, water. We got firewood splitter, and now we need a saw pit. See what I'm talking about? The desirability. It's going down. We don't want that anywhere near our houses. And I always like to put at least one tower in the early game to help protect the village from predators. We're not going to get any raiders right now. It's still too early. But that does cost gold, so maybe that was a bad call. Amenities and services, graveyard. What do I need for... Yeah, I need a saw pit for that. That's easy. Easy enough. It's going up. This is going to stay unfinished to get that 50 gold. But once we get the saw pit, the marketplace, we'll get more money. I usually play this game at fucking full speed, so look at the detail of the houses. Look at some ham. What's that, ham outside the houses? And you can click on these individual villagers and find out what they're wearing, what they have for their job, what they're carrying, wellness. Every single little character has something, which is great attention to detail. Listen, I don't see any ores, which is concerning, or clay even. I don't see any of that. So what we can do, this little flag button down here, hit set exploration point. So they'll go out to these points, get rid of shadow, get rid of the fog of war, and we can tell what's around us a little bit easier. What down here? That's weird. And it's winter time. Good thing we have firewood. Still got a bunch of trees to harvest right there. Bushes. So the fishermen will keep fishing in the winter. Guessing it's like ice fishing. I don't know. Hunters will keep going because obviously deer and stuff don't go away. But the foragers stop working. Because as you can tell, these are all grayed out, so they're all dead during the winter. Oh, and we have iron. That's good. That's good. But do we have clay? Because we need clay. I don't see any clay. I'm setting another one out here. That's concerning. Or sand. Because once you get to farming, you need clay and clay and sand for your fields. And also you can make pottery, which is very prosperous. Make a lot of money off that stuff. Hurry up and build this thing. Jesus. Take it forever. Predator was sighted. What are you? You're a wolf. Why were you? Oh, the exploration point. That's okay. Somebody else will pick up the slack. New villager was born. That means we got enough room. As of right now, we have enough for 24. And the more houses you build, the more people you can obviously have. Storehouse. So I need a storehouse. Storage. And I'm going to put that right next. I'll put a road in between, but right next to the other storage. And I'm going to run a road down here. And I guess I can't do that, so, but that road's fine. Still gathering wood. If you notice that your firewood is taking up all your wood resource, you can always just hit toggle building production and it'll stop it. So maybe build buildings quicker or whatever, but remember to turn it back on before winter comes, because if you run out of firewood, you will die. God, I love coffee. Find a place to store food. So, root cellars. These things, you need them. Okay. I like to put them near markets and houses because it makes it easier for the marketeer to go get the stuff and drop it off, and villagers can also go there and grab the food. But once again, there's tons of rocks, so that's going to be a little bit. Trees over here. Later on, we'll get work camps, so we won't need to micromanage the resource gathering of trees and stuff like that, so pretty helpful. There's mine laborers. That's pretty good. Another builder. Builders will gather the resources needed to build the buildings and then build them. Laborers cut down trees, build roads, stuff like that. This thing's a lot better over here. I think I'm going to put my farming out here. Where's that iron? Yeah, so where's the iron? I just saw it. We just found one. Oh, it's right here. So maybe I won't, because we're going to have to build a mine over here at some point. Ooh, boar. There's boar way out there. That's really good. Boar gives way more meat. So I'm going to move this worker here so we get some boar in there too. Where's this? So there's more deer. Oh, there's also boar. Boar and deer, dude. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're not going to have any food problems. Right now we're having a labor issue. Four food will spoil. So 4 months worth of food will spoil. Root cellars will help stop that. And later down the road, be able to get barrels. Another villager was born, so now we're at 24. So in order to get more, immigrants will still come, but no villagers will be born. And in order to house them, we need more houses. But I don't want to do that until, there we go, till we get the marketplace. Because, like I said, I want to put it in the middle of my houses. Now we're going to rapidly expand. Kind of SOL, but constructing my building. Huh. Okay. So it looks like we're starting here, going up. Might say under minimum size, but all you gotta do is just kind of ignore that. Send it all the way down and around. This is good too because they'll have access to that well pretty easily. Oh, stop it, you fucker. Don't need you. There you go. Alright, let's go. Rapid expansion. That's the name of the game. Now this, people are going to probably say, well, your production's too far away. They're going to have to travel far from work. Yeah, I'm not playing for efficiency. Alright, I don't care. I want my village to live. So I'm probably going to build along here. And we also are going to need a graveyard because people do die of natural causes. And I'm going to put the graveyard over here. Storages, we're good. Food production, we're good. The only thing that we could possibly do is a crop, but that won't really help. So we're going to build a farm right here. And farms do have fertility, and you do have to manage the soil, which is I like personally, but some people might not. And you want to build fences around it because animals like deer or boar or wolves or whatever will come in and eat your crop. So you kind of want to protect it. That's going to be a lot of wood, so that's still being queued. That's good. Storage is full. It's fine. Once that goes up, storage will be okay. Look at that. Teamwork. All in sync. There we go. That also gave us wood for the fences. I really like how they just kind of took out the middleman. A lot of games make you bring it to a storage yard before it can be used. Not here. Not this game. Yeah, I'm going to do that. They will be attacked by boars sometimes, so keep that in mind. I don't really care, because then the hunter will come around and save them. I do need to get a basket weaver, though. Yeah, you can root. There's roots over there. You're gonna need that. 3 villagers integrated because we have enough room. That's good. That's good. Resources. Basket shop. We want baskets because they will let our people carry a lot more things. And I'm gonna put that here. This goddamn wagon. It's just in the way. We don't need you anymore. And also under production, we could do fletchers because obviously hunters, they need bows and arrows, and then also your guard tower will also need bow and arrows. In late game, I like to build 2 of them. One focusing on bows, the other focusing on arrows, because you're gonna need it. Tannery because we need clothes. Makes sense that it's red because not many people, even back in the day, like to live near tanneries because they used urine to tan the leather. Shoes. Cobbler. Slide you in right there. And compost yard. Compost yard, there's going to be waste, and you can also use it to fertilize your fields. So I'm going to build one. But yeah, this is Final Frontier. If you guys liked this game, please leave it in the comments. I'll make the series go a little longer. I know I'm going to do at least 3 episodes for now. See how this little village pans out. And hope you guys join me next time. See you later, hunters.